You've done everything right. You've built a career, the reputation, and the life that everyone said you've made it. And still, there is a hollowness that this success won't touch. This is not boredom or burnout. It's that strange moment when doing more stops working and you don't know what's next. If this sounds familiar, you're not lost. You're being invited to something new. Most advice for women in leadership says, be more. Be more confident, be more strategic, be more visible, more balanced. But what if you've done all that and it still doesn't feel enough? I've sat with amazing women who run companies, lead teams, raise families, have done the inner work. And they all whisper something similar. I should feel fulfilled, but I'm not. And they ask, what if I stop striving? Will everything fall apart? What if I stop achieving? Who will I become? If you've ever asked yourself similar questions, you're not broken. You are crossing a threshold. Every evolution begins with disorientation. And it's that moment when the old map stops working and we can't see the new map yet. I call this passage the descent. And the descent is that moment when success stops working for you the way it used to, and achievement starts feeling like repetition and it stops fueling us. It's that shift when we go from performance to presence, from control to connection, and from proving to being. This isn't failure. This is initiation. Through my own experience and the work that I've done with other women, I've noticed 5 phases of this descent, starting with what I call the unraveling, which is where the old structures that hold it all together begin to collapse. It's when you begin to start noticing the difference between productivity and aliveness, between being impressive and being real. And in this noticing, a new kind of power begins to emerge that is quiet, grounded, and magnetic. If this resonates, subscribe and stay close. This channel is where we'll explore together the phases of the descent through stories, examples, and frameworks. How to recognize the unraveling when achievement stops working. How to rest in the unknown without losing your edge. And how to lead with presence instead of performance. Because maybe you don't need to be more. Maybe you just need to arrive.